So to create multi-page PDFs, we can actually stack multiple layouts, for example, into the same content using the print queue. But before we do that, let's just create another page onto this layout, and we will assemble them. So we will go with this one, and we will prepare a new plot layout using this plot layout tool again, and prepare plot layout. And before I'm adding that, and I make sure that I use the correct settings. I go with the A4 paper now. I will actually add the smaller paper page into this series than we used before, A3. And now I add landscape. And again, I skip the title box, but we could add. Those are actually groups, and groups can be created as 2D drawings. You can save them using the drafting group, create 2D group option. So now I skip that and I go OK. Yeah, well, there's a question, if you already have a page and you would like to add the new, entirely new series of pages, then you should go with the first option. And if you would like to add the new page here, then you should go with the second option. So now I have this plain white empty paper here.
So it doesn't really matter what the paper size or orientation is. You can just put them next to each other.
Yeah, and actually many documentations are assembled with variable sizes of pages. Some of them are only one single size, but now I wanted to combine two different pages so we can see how that looks like in a PDF file. So now I have this A3 and A4, and here I would like to place this this elevation content. And as we've worked on this content, it got offline, kind of, it's not updated version. So what I do before, I place it here, I go here and I enlarge that. And on this content, I just use the same option I used before. Remember, we use this shading option to recalculate the shading. So that's what I do again to update the content. And then I will place this content onto that plain white paper here. So let me just switch drawings, and here I would like to place the content. So I can see that this elevation, the vast elevation, appears here. So I can just click and drag this vast elevation here and select the scaling. It will be again 1 to 100. And I place it somewhere around here like that. So I'm happy with this content. That's now nice and shaded. And now I have 2 pages on this layout, and I would like to create a 2-page PDF here. Now, instead of using the regular print to PDF, which only allows me to select one page, I will use the file, and there is this print queue option. A print queue is a list of to be printed jobs. And what I do here, I add the first task to execute, and that will be this plot layout, the first sheet. And from the first sheet, based on my settings, I will select one page and add it to the execution list.
So now from this 2 drawings, you have to pick one, or you have to pick
I will pick one, add it. And then I will select the other one, and I will also add it. Now both appears, but it's not good. So I will again go with the print to PDF option. I will just print a regular PDF. I will just change the name to layout pages, for example. So this indicates that it has multiple pages. This will be the name of the PDF. The first one, the first page, is actually A3. It is, instead of scale to fit, again, I should choose a 1-to-1. And instead of the entire drawing, which consists of these and this 2 together, I should just pick this up. And to be able to do that, I will go and select the view. There's 2 options, the current view and the view. And in case here, I click on the option, and I can just pick the view that I would like to add. Okay, so that's now it's calculated. It's just added to the print dialog. I can center that. That's fine. Perfect. And when I hit apply, it is added as one task to this print job. And I just repeat that, yeah. To add the second page, again, I click on insert new. I select the same plot layout, and okay. And then when the dialog appears, I need to set up A4 as the paper size. Make sure that the scaling instead of scale to fit is 1-to-1, so it's A4. I intentionally leave the name of the PDF the same because I would like to add it as a new page to that PDF. And I again go with the view option and click on this one, and select the content from corner to corner from this A4 size page. And then when it's added, I will see it in the preview, and I can make it centered like that. And I think I'm fine with that. Scaling, size, and view is fine. And I click OK, apply. And then now it's something that I can print it. If I hit OK and I save this project, this print task will also save with the project. So half year later, 2 years later, when I pick it up, I will have the exact same print task which I assembled 2 years before. But now I will create the PDF file. So I just click on print. Now the software will create the PDF. I believe it will appear on the other screen. So when it does, I will just bring it back here, so you will see how the content looks like.
So in what kind of scenarios would you be using this action?
Well, this is in many cases when you have a complex documentation. Let me just bring this back into screen. So this is the PDF file. This is the layout pages PDF. The first page, which has the A3 content, and when I scroll down, this is the A4 content. So it's actually 2 pages, 1 and 2, and I can just switch between the two. So this is very useful for most of your projects, because very likely you would like to assemble one certain type of drawings into one layout, another certain different views are assembled in one view, different 2D layouts, ground floor and the first floor on the same page, and so this is how you assemble this content like that. If something is not appearing on the content, it's likely because there is an option for the content where you can decide whether a drawing part is visible or not visible, and it's in the layer manager. And if you can see that there are the printer options. Now these printer options, if those are off, that means that whatever content you have on that layer, it won't be printed.
Like the roof is off, right?
Like, for example, the roof is off, so that's why we didn't see that content. If I disable that and I hit OK, and then I update the content and I recreate the PDF file, it will be updated the same way as it was before.